The next statement that could have sounded like an all lawful order was Officer Corsi saying, "I'm telling you, get away from me right now."
It's being impounded, miss. It's being impounded. It's an inventory search. Yes, it is.
As you know, Attorney Horn, you have the right to appeal. I think this case does raise some issues that are worth looking at. I think there are some nuances in terms of the language that was used. But at this time, I'm not finding probable cause to support.
Give my information!
At this time, you're under arrest.
I am not! Who am I? Who am I? Somebody don't even know!
Yeah, can you roll supervisor my location and then roll a scout car to check on people as well?
I do not participate! I am King Tanea! I'm in my own fucking land, and y'all bothering me, bro. Y'all didn't even let me show you my paperwork, my 1099 OID. Where's the 1099 OID on y'all motherfuckers? Y'all been stealing from us.
Okay.
Right. This is harassment. This is...
The court was asked to decide whether police had probable cause to arrest Tana Tubbs. But when the judge reviewed the body camera footage, a critical question emerged. Where was the lawful order officer said she disobeyed? The court also examined what happened before the arrest and what the video actually showed. Then the judge identified a problem that could affect multiple charges. Let's start the case.
Right, this is the matter of People versus Tanea Tubbs. We are dealing with tickets numbered P1591772, containing 2 counts, disobeying the lawful order of a police officer and disorderly conduct. We then have ticket number P1591558, 3 counts there, driving while license suspended, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle, and no insurance misdemeanor. I will note for the record that we also have in the name of Tanea Tubbs 2 other tickets, P1850104 and P1850071. Those tickets having been issued on a different date than the cases we've been dealing with, which the court read off first. We are here today solely for purpose of dealing with the first 2 tickets, containing, again, those charges of disobeying lawful order of a police officer, disorderly conduct, driving while license suspended, driving unregistered, and no insurance, which the ticket claims to have occurred on June 8th of 2024 in the area of Thinkville and Chapel. We're here today for purposes of a motion hearing. Ms. Tubbs has submitted what the court has taken as a motion, which was quite convoluted, challenging the court's jurisdiction and also challenging, it appears, the probable cause for her arrest on that date. The court treated it as a motion. Attorney Horn did file a response. Thank you, Attorney Horn, for trying to make sense of what was filed. It was not easy. So I do appreciate you taking the time to try to do that and address it so that we can afford people their full rights. And we'll go ahead and proceed today. I am noting for the record that Ms. Tubbs is not here. There have been a number of delays in this case, mostly attributable to Ms. Tubbs. And we are now having this motion hearing today based upon the motions that she filed. Her appearance this was properly noticed. We sent mail almost 2 weeks ago to the last address so that she would know that we were proceeding this way today. There were also telephone conversations, I believe, with Ms. Tubbs when this was set. All right. So the court has received motions and briefs. The only video evidence that the court will consider, the parties all viewed together in this matter. I will note from the outset that Ms. Tubbs did place some objection that the videos were incomplete and did not capture her first interactions with the police. However, no proffer was made there and no motion to compel was filed. Ms. Tubbs has insisted upon representing herself. The court will, however, limit its decision in terms of court will limit what it considers in terms of video evidence to what was presented and what all parties viewed together. All right, Attorney Horn, your appearance, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the City of Detroit, P70303. Sergeant Hill, would you please state your name and badge number for the record?
Sergeant William Hill, badge S1042. Detroit
Thank
Police
you.
Department.
Officer, okay, thank you. Officer Clothier, please state your name and badge number.
Hello, Officer Cluth here, badge 574.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Officer Corsi, would you please state your name and badge number?
Officer Corsi, badge 5063.
And for the record, Your Honor, we did have another officer that was involved in this incident. He did check in today, but it's my understanding he is in jury trial in another courtroom, so he wasn't available. He may not be available right now to come back. I did reach out to him, and that would be Officer Joshua Denard.
Okay, thank you. So as part of this hearing, the court is viewing video evidence. And so I thank the officers for being here so that we can authenticate that evidence and it can be admitted. We did watch it previously together before, but it's not been admitted into evidence. So as long as we're not using that video, I don't know that we need that particular officer here. And, you know, we're not evaluating the officers because often on what we're seeing from the officers, maybe their car cam or body cam picking up another officer's interactions. What we're really doing is having the officers authenticate that video today so that we can get those into evidence, and then you can admit any other evidence you wish to solicit. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. I will say, you know, that we are solely limiting our consideration of the kind of substantive issues versus procedural jurisdiction issues, the substantive issues to whether or not there was probable cause for the arrest. And so while the videos can be lengthy, we are really only considering the portions leading up to the time of arrest. And so as you play those, Attorney Horn, please limit them to the time when Ms. Horn was taken physically into custody. That's pretty obvious from the videos when that physical custody originated. All right. So we've got Officer Corsi, we've got Sergeant Hill, and I've got Officer Clothier. I will just deal with the jurisdictional issue quickly. Ms. Tubbs did previously challenge the court's jurisdiction over her matter. Court has considered that issue as well as the response from the city attorney. Based upon the arguments from the city attorney, court does find that this court has jurisdiction over the matter. There was also a motion to strike the defendant's witness list. Court will hold that in abeyance till the end of the motion hearing on the other matter. And we'll see where we go there, whether or not that's necessary. All right, Attorney Horn, I know that this was not your motion as to the probable cause issue. However, the videos are necessary to the court's decision. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and play those. And if you wish, do you wish to call your first witness? I'm sorry, this is a motion hearing. We're also treating as an evidentiary hearing. Your officers are here. Do you wish to call any of the officers as a witness, Attorney Horn, for admission of video evidence or anything else?
Yes, officer in charge, Sergeant Hill. I would be calling him to be a witness in this matter. And like you said, we have other videos. They were just different views of it. So for purposes of what we all view together, if you recall, Your Honor, Ms. Tubbs walked out of that session. She left. So she did not fully watch it, nor did she want to. So
Okay.
I guess I'll just call Sergeant Hill, and we're going to just play the video without argument first.
Yep, those videos, just, you know, so the record is clear, those videos were made available to Ms. Tubbs. There was a lot of back and forth to accommodate her. She was not able to download them, etc., until we all agreed to set a time to sit and watch the videos together, which my memory was that we did. Your memory, Attorney Horn, is that she did walk out, but either way, those videos have been made available to her numerous times in a timely manner. And court and city attorney's office has been over backwards, quite frankly, to make those things available to Ms. Tubbs. All right, go ahead with Sergeant Hill. Sergeant Hill, please turn on your camera and unmute.
Okay, and Your Honor, I'm going to share the video. I'm hoping that, oh yeah, sound can be shared. I forgot. It doesn't have to just be watch guard.
Sergeant Hill, state your name, badge number for the record, please.
Sergeant William Hill, badge S1042.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand and swear or affirm that everything you're going to tell the court today is the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Attorney Horn.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. And Officer Hill, does this is this your body worn cam based on what you use in your normal course of business?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a accurate and fair representation, at least in the still pic, from from June the 8th, 2024, which is the date of this incident.
Yes.
Okay. I will play it. Thank you, officer. And is this what you were approaching here?
Yes.
Okay. And based on what you see here, is this vehicle properly plated?
No.
Okay, thank you.
That works.
I don't participate, y'all. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You coming in low.
Away from me. Who the fuck are you? Why are you fucking with me?
You have to have a license. All right, we'll just tow it. That's fine. We're just gonna tow your vehicle, miss.
You ain't towing shit.
Yeah, you have to have a plate.
Away from me. Y'all see him fucking harassing me. Here we go again.
Are you gonna come back?
Here we go again. Here we go again. They harassing me. Hold on.
Okay. Do you wanna read me that, Vin?
Yeah.
Heads up. She's coming back.
You cannot touch my vehicle.
Watch your back.
No, you been waiting.
7 out of your 7.
You took my vehicle.
Vehicle's being impounded. Sorry.
Just answer me.
I'm sorry, Sergeant Hill. Who is the officer standing here?
That is Officer Corsi.
Okay, and is he present today?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Treason is a motherfucker. Treason is a motherfucker. Why are you in my vehicle?
Because being impounded, miss.
Why are you in my vehicle?
Because being impounded. Go to it's an inventory search. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
One more question, just quickly. Why were you preparing to impound the vehicle?
Due to the vehicle not having a proper plate on it, which means it was not registered with state of Michigan.
Okay. And did you discover that upon further investigation as well?
Yes.
Okay. And is the system that you use to confirm whether this vehicle was properly plated, what is the name of that system?
It is Talon, or Lean Law Enforcement Information Network.
Okay, thank you.
Kids gotta be in here.
Okay,
Get
it's being impounded.
Get the fuck away from me, bro. Get the fuck away from me. The name of my Yahuwah. Get away from my car. And Yahuwah name. Move.
Radio release. 950. Radio be advised. We're gonna have 9 people with every text.
And for purposes of why she was taken down with force, what happened that day, Officer Sergeant Hill, that resulted in her being taken down with force?
She kept approaching officers on scene. She was trying to push Officer Denard, getting very close to him as she was already told to step away from us.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on. at me. Who are you? I got
There.
you in chains.
I got straight arm.
My kids.
All right. Roll pressure. Yep.
Mother, Father.
Arm.
Mother, Father. Holy Spirit. Oh, my kids! My kids! Help me! I don't know what's happening!
All right, you calm? We're gonna stand you up.
Handcuff me. I am Chief Tanea.
Ma'am, are you calm?
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Are you calm?
I'm calm. I've been calm. You fucking with me. Fuck is wrong with you?
Are you ready to stand up?
Yes.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll over toward me. That'll be your.
Oh, God, go fuck y'all up. Come on.
That'll be your left side. Tuck your leg.
God about to fuck y'all up. God about to fuck y'all up.
Ready?
My father about to fuck you up.
3, 2, 1.
My father about to fuck you up. Let me call my kids, please. They're at home. I have to call my kids.
You want to keep this your ass?
I am a whole team out here.
Okay.
Go get my information.
At this time, you're under arrest.
I am not. Who am I? Who am I? Somebody don't even know.
I have to call. In the minute,
Yeah, can you roll supervisor my location and then roll a scout card to check on people as well?
I do not participate. I am Chief Tanea. Bring your supervisor now. Now. I do not participate.
952.
Handcuff me now. I do not.
Radio calling 670.
Unhandcuff.
Yeah, 70 radio. 70 yours. Just needed by 632 and 21-525 people. They are on a traffic stop requesting us. Okay, show me a couple minutes.
Attorney Horn, are you able to hear me?
Copy 953.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Would you pause the video for a moment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe that there is any other relevant portion of the video to probable cause for Ms. Tubbs' arrest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may proceed.
Escalade.
Give me a supervisor. I got my lawyer.
So you
Give
know
me a supervisor.
out there.
Unhandcuff me. Unhandcuff me now. Get out my purse. I have not gave you permission to go in my fucking purse. I have not gave you permission.
And there's no supervisor.
I have not gave you permission to go in my purse.
I don't need your permission.
Yes, the fuck you do, bitch. Get out my fucking purse. Get out my purse.
Oh.
Bro.
you're either gonna go in the back of the car or you can have.
I'm not going to open the car.
632, yeah, good.
Yahoo! I am not state property. You don't read that? You read that? I do not participate. Sorry, evil.
6 here.
No weapon for to get me some passport.
632.
Let's go.
I need a cage vehicle as well. Alright, 9 minutes, we spit. I have a huge force.
Remove these handcuffs.
Yeah, but she's spitting on me. Hurry up.
Bro, remove
$6,700. Is that unit secure there, that 32 unit?
Bro, remove these handcuffs. Bro, y'all so funny with this shit right now. I'm laughing right now. You saw my fucking business? Oh, don't know me. You've been boring me. What are you talking about? I am angry. I am a mother who's angry. You just scratched my leg. You just fucked me up. You want to prison. Now make me want treason.
Okay, Your Honor, I can speed up the play. There's something that I would like for the court to see at the 32-minute mark, where a gun was recovered.
Yup. Yep. She's going to go she started walking away from us. And we're done after that. Now she's spitting spit all over me. I used to change his after the towel. I all off. I got it. You got keys? They're probably in her purse. He's coming. She spit all over me, bro. She spit all over me. That's gross.
And you're going to hell.
I stand up at 193. Maybe pull over and let me get back to pick my burger.
They haven't sent one yet. I'm not asking. 632. You have a case open, make a decision.
I pick my burger. We can come over there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we need a case card. We asked for a case card, and we heard come over the radio, but he thought somebody else was coming, but they want to send nobody else one. He need a case card for sure.
Out of your mouth. You face down.
Okay.
Get transferred.
Okay, please.
What's your location?
Do you understand?
We're good. We're good.
And Officer Sergeant Hill, when Officer Denard is holding her there, can you give the court a reason why he's holding her down that way?
Yes, because she was repeatedly trying to spit on officers on scene.
Okay, thank you.
I'll see the police and calls.
Have your bottom.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there. You alright? Right here, right in front of where your skull is, where that napkin's laying is, where they take down the napkin.
Who are you? I got you. Everybody take one. Bring down. I am Chief Tanea. I am owner of the law. My back shows you that. I put all my
No way. I'm gonna take over too. I'm gonna take over somewhere.
Yes, sir. That's about that neighbor. What?
No, they don't need no. Give me the superintendent. No, give me the. He's taking me. He's trying to take me. Legally kidnapping me, infringing my rights, and this man over here. Let me go. I'm going home. Why not? Why? Bro, come here. Why they let me go home? If they want my car, why do they want me? No. Why do they want me, bro? If they want my car, let me go. Let me go. Out. This stupid bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate these bitches.
I'll give you those if you want. You got it?
You ain't gotta do me like this, bro.
Secure it down here.
Is there another spot right there?
There's another spot?
Yeah,
If there's another spot, we can put it there. I don't care. Yep. Right behind.
Excuse me.
And Sergeant Hill, and this won't be much longer, Your Honor. You mentioned in the video there was mention about a cage. What does that mean? Oh, Sergeant Hill, can you hear me?
Sergeant Hill?
Yep.
You want to repeat your question, Attorney Horn? I think he was having a connection issue.
Okay. Sergeant Hill, in the video, there was mention of a cage. For purposes of layman's terms, what does that mean, the cage, or the mention towards a cage?
That is the vehicle that's got like a plastic partition in the back of it that separates the back seat from the front seat where officers sit.
Understood. Okay. And was there a reason for that? I might be being redundant, but was there a reason for that?
Yes, because the scout car vehicle that we were in does not have a vehicle partition in the middle. And due to the fact that her spitting on officers multiple times, we did not want to let her be able to escalate that in the back of our scout car.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, it's right here. To your side.
Clear.
So,
Honestly, she's not injured. She just now started doing that. Like, she was fighting. Y'all feel like y'all need to?
I don't know.
She hasn't requested any emergency assistance. She,
You have anything else?
yep, here it goes. Like I said, she got 2 cuts. She got one on her I think it's right finger, some on her elbow, and then her left knee. So, but like I said, she didn't.
I didn't know either. That's why she was freaking out when I was touching her purse and spitting.
Hey, of course, you get that truck.
Yes.
Who coming?
DPD. I already ordered it. I just didn't. I gotta do the toll card stuff still. I appreciate you.
You might want to
I guess I can submit the arrest report. So I go submit the arrest report. You got any alcohol wipes?
Yeah, I do.
I use some hand sanitizer, but I don't think it's enough.
I got you. Give me sanitize these real quick.
Interesting first stop, fellas.
Okay, and Your Honor, let me just go back to 504. I may have miswritten down. Okay. And Sergeant Hill, I am looking for that. I'll probably have to scrub a little more, and I don't want to waste the court's time. What was, in fact, was there anything, in fact, discovered while you were searching?
Yes. Actually, it was a firearm that was recovered out of her purse.
Okay. And do you recall what kind of firearm it was?
It was a handgun. Off the top of my head, I do not remember the make and model of the firearm.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Is that sufficient for testimony? I would find the part in the video, but that would, I don't think anyone wants to do 30 whole minutes of the video.
I will consider Officer Hill's testimony at this time. Officer Denard.
Sorry.
Do you want to? Are you moving for admission here?
Yes, the people move for admission of Officer Sergeant Hill's body-worn cam on June 8th, 2024 at the time of this incident.
All right. And did Sergeant Hill, I don't know if you know your camera's off, I assumed it was for the videos, but did Sergeant Hill testify that this is a fair and accurate depiction of what happened?
Sergeant, is this a fair and accurate? Okay, thank you.
All right. Video is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I do see Officer Denard has joined us as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning. All right.
And I think the only video I will likely use is Officer Hill's as we watched it now. I think that admission of Clothier's, Corsi's, Denard's video, even Officer Bennett, who was on the witness, or Corporal Bennett, that's on the witness list, I believe it would be cumulative. But I would ask them to be present if this does go to jury trial as witnesses.
Thank you. And, because I can't remember off the top of my head which video was which, I'd like for Officer Denard to at least be available until after we've watched Officer Hill's video. We had Sergeant Hill's video. So we've seen Sergeant Hill's video. Are you planning to admit Corsi's or Denard's video, or are you just attempting to use Sergeant Hill's video?
I mean, I would like to admit both of those to protect the people's argument. And for that purpose only, really, for full transparency.
Okay, thank you. I do think that they are relevant to today's hearing, so I'll ask you to go ahead then and do those if you're going to move for admission anyway. That we'll go ahead and do those videos. Thank you. At least in relevant portion, which again, this court considers up to the time of arrest as the issue today is probable cause for the arrest. All right, guys, I'm going to ask you to turn your cameras on briefly. I feel like I'm talking into outer space. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right, Attorney Horn, whenever you're ready. Are you done with Sergeant Hill?
At this time, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you for appearing, Sergeant Hill. You're welcome to stay, but it sounds like unless Ms. Horn still needs you, that you could go.
I think we're all set, Sergeant. I have your number. I appreciate you. Okay. And I'm going to move with, thank you. Let's see. Downloads.
Are you loading your next video, Attorney Horn?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't know I thought I muted myself. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, guys, you can turn your cameras off until we're ready again. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Your Honor. 6-share. And this would be, let's see. Yeah, I'm just waiting, Your Honor. Sometimes hold on.
And I'm sorry, who's video reviewing?
This is James Coursey. I'm just flipping between the Zoom videos and this video. Please be patient. I'm sorry. This is
okay.
James
I just
Coursey.
wanted to go ahead and swear Officer Coursey in if you know he's going to be your next witness.
Yes, the people will call Officer James Coursey. Thank you.
All right, Officer Coursey, please state your name and badge number for the record.
Officer Coursey, badge 5063.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that everything you tell the court today will be the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down.
And Officer Coursey, would you say this is a fair and accurate representation of your body-worn cam based on what you see on the screen?
I don't know what he can see, but I don't think we see anything that would be anything, just that.
Okay. It says you are screen sharing. Let me make sure. Nothing's playing on your end?
No.
Sound.
Okay. Okay, stop share. Start a share. Is something there now?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll back up a little bit. And on June 8th, 2024, were you Sergeant Hill's partner?
I was.
Okay. And does this appear to be a fair and accurate representation of what, at the beginning of the incident, your body worn? Okay. And you see your name there, James Coursey, at the bottom?
I do.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
And for DPD videos, it takes about 15 seconds to hear sound.
I'll stand by the car.
Please call it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Get out my fucking hands out!
Yeah, it's fine.
You cannot touch my vehicle!
And at that time, Officer Coursey, why did you open the door to the vehicle, and what was this going to be at this time?
That was to get the VIN number. It was obstructed because the vehicle was going to be impounded due to the no plate on the vehicle.
Okay, thank you.
I got you. Ma'am, I'm gonna tell you right now, get away from me.
No, you get away from my car.
You came up to me. Your vehicle's being impounded. Sorry. Yeah.
Why are you in my vehicle?
Just being impounded, man.
Why are you in my vehicle?
Just being impounded.
It's not being impounded shit. No, it ain't. My motherfucking kids got me in here. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Get the fuck away from me. The name of my Yahuwah. Get away from my car. In Yahuwah's name.
Ma'am.
Move.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you keep up. All right, well now you're done. Now you're done. Now you're done. Now you're done.
Bro. Who are you? I got you on tape.
I got straight on.
And Officer Coursey, I know this is a little redundant, but why were you securing her at that time?
So they could detain her.
Okay. And detain her as it relates to
she was going to be under arrest.
Okay, thank you.
Roll pressure. Yep.
Mother father. Supervisor.
Yeah, can you roll supervisor in my location and then roll a scout car to Chapel and Finkel as well?
I do not participate. I am Chief Tadeo. Bring your supervisor now. I do not participate. Contact me now.
Radio Hawk 670. Downstairs.
Can we have a scout car at our location as well? Cage car?
Bro.
Yeah, we're good.
Remove his handcuffs. Bro. Y'all so funny with this shit right now. I'm laughing right now. Oh, no. Bitch, you get late. You just fucked me up in car. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all harassing a female, you fucking coward. Bro, you didn't let me show you. You ain't even gave me time to show you. So how the fuck can you say I am not legal? This is harassment.
my partner.
I don't want him in my shit. Look at my birds flying. Come get these bitch ass niggas off me.
Yeah, one was en route, I thought.
5 Adam, when I pick up my partner, we can come over there.
Okay, Your Honor, I think that's all for now. I was looking for the incident I mentioned earlier. I think I'm gonna have to do that offline.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and Your Honor, after reviewing Officer James Coursey video, the people would move for admission into evidence.
All right, thank you. Officer Coursey, do you believe that is a fair and accurate depiction of what you observed that day?
I do.
All right, video will be admitted. Thank you. Right.
And the
Anything
people
further?
would like to... I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Attorney Horn. Go ahead.
And the people, I believe that's all the testimony we're going to take today. I would like to reserve Officer Clothier and Officer Denard as part of the witness list for trial, Your Honor. But the two videos are the ones that people will be using.
The court is going to ask you to at least play Officer Denard's videos and up to the point of the arrest, because the court did view them, is likely to consider them in its decision, and so I'd like to make them part of the record. It sounds like Officer Coursey can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Officer Coursey, you are excused. You may stay if you wish to, but you don't have to.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Officer Coursey.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go back. Thank you, Your Honor. I needed to do this anyway because it's uploaded to the box, and we usually use watch cards, so. Yeah, Your Honor, I'm just waiting for upload.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, and I'm going to share screen. The people are Officer Josh Denard's video for the court's viewing. Officer Denard, does this appear to be a fair and accurate representation of your body-worn cam?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Right,
Thank
so,
you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Just so that the record is clear, right now we are going to view Officer Denard's body-worn video, body cam. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so
yes, Your Honor,
that's why it's noted WC here 2072288-0. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I don't participate in y'all. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Who the fuck are you? Why are you fucking with me? Fuck on, away from me. You ain't throwing shit. Get the fuck away from me. Y'all see him fucking harassing me. Here we go again.
Are you gonna come back to your car or not?
Here we go again. Here we go again. They harassing me. Okay. That's too long.
You wanna redo that one?
Yeah. Here we go again. Get out my fucking vehicle.
yeah, it's fine.
You cannot touch my vehicle.
Your way.
Got you.
Yo, you get away from my car. You in my vehicle. You stupid bitches. Y'all got treason is a motherfucker. Treason is a motherfucker. Why are you in my vehicle? Why are you in my vehicle? It's not being impounded shit. No, it ain't.
And Officer Denard, at this point, had she followed any orders that were given to her?
No, she is not.
Okay, thank you.
My motherfucking kids gotta be in here. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Get the fuck away from me in the name of mighty Yahuwah. Get away from my car. In Yahuwah's name. Move. Get the fuck off me. Get the...
That's enough. That's enough.
And Officer Denard, at that time, why did you immediately basically take her down and secure her to the ground? What had just happened?
So as I walked closer, because as you saw in the beginning of the clip, she was over there by the sidewalk. I had already addressed her and said that, we were going to be dealing with her vehicle. Obviously, you heard what she was saying back. I asked for clarification. Are you coming back to your car? I wasn't going to chase her down for what we were about to investigate. However, I asked so that we could do this in a respectful and clean fashion. Obviously, she kept, amassing us as we were conducting our investigation. She started to get too close to Officer Corsi as he was trying to get the VIN number and identification markings for the vehicle, as the majority of them were either destroyed and or covered. At that time, she pushed me and threw her drink on me. So being assaulted and her now physically assaulting us, not just verbally interfering, she got taken to the ground and then subsequently placed into restraint.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you did. You swung. You swung. Watch out.
Go! Oh! Stop! What are you doing? You're not arresting me! Who are you? I got you on tape.
I got straight arm. Alright. Roll pressure. Yep.
Mother, father.
Arm.
Mother, father. Holy Spirit. Oh, my kids! My kids! Help me! I don't know what's happening!
Alright, you calm? We're gonna stand you up.
Handcuff me. I am Chief Tanea.
Ma'am, are you calm so we can stand you up?
Call your supervisor.
He's coming. Are you calm?
I'm calm. I've been calm. You fucking with me. What is wrong with you?
Are you ready to stand up?
Yes.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll over toward me. That'll be your...
Oh, God, go fuck y'all up. Come on.
That'll be your left side. Tuck your leg.
God about to fuck y'all up. God about to fuck y'all up.
Ready?
My father about to fuck you up.
3, 2, 1.
My father about to fuck you up. Girl, let me call my kids, please. They're at home. I have to call my kids.
Okay, come over here.
Bro.
And Officer Denard, based on your observations, were any children around?
At that time, none that I can remember.
Okay, and were there any children in the vehicle?
To my knowledge, there were none in the vehicle at that time.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not going in nobody's car.
Okay, ma'am.
I am a whole chief out here.
Okay.
Go get my information.
At this time, you're under arrest. Stop.
I am not. Who am I?
Ma'am.
Who am I? Who am I? You just arrested somebody you don't even know.
I asked you if you're calm. In a minute, you'll go back to the ground. Okay.
I am calm.
Walk over here.
I don't participate. I do not participate.
All right.
I am Chief Tanea. Bring your supervisor now. Now. I do not participate. Unhandcuff me now. I do not participate. Unhandcuff me now. In the name of Yahuwah. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And you think motherfucker.
You do that, you'll be in grave danger.
Okay, yep. You already in grave danger.
Okay, too easy.
You stupid bitch.
All right. You want to make it personal, then that's what it's going to be.
Give me a supervisor. I got my lawyer. Give me a supervisor.
Okay.
Unhandcuff me. Unhandcuff me now. Get out my purse. I have not gave you permission to go in my fucking purse. I have not gave you permission. Bro, I have not gave you permission to go in my purse. Yes, the fuck you do, bitch. Get out my fucking purse. Get out my purse.
Okay, that's it.
Get out my fucking purse.
Stop.
I am not. Look, bro.
You're either going to go in the back of the car or you're going to have a seat. That's your only two options.
Bro, I'm not going to nobody's purse.
Down.
You bitch, I swear to God, I'm getting you.
Down.
Yahuwah, I am not state property. You don't read, bitch. Do you read that? I do not participate. You story evil bitch. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let go of me. Remove these handcuffs now.
I already got it.
Remove these handcuffs. Remove these handcuffs. Bro, remove these handcuffs.
No.
So I can go home to my kids.
No.
Move these. Bro, remove these handcuffs.
No.
Bro, y'all so funny with this shit right now.
Nobody's laughing.
I'm laughing.
No.
I'm laughing right now. You
No.
cut my fucking finger?
No, you're disrespect.
No. Bitch, you disrespectful. You don't even know me. Bitch.
You're disorderly.
You're disorderly. What is you talking about? I am angry. I am a mother who's angry. You just scratched my leg. You just fucked me up. You're going to prison for this. Matter of fact, you're going treason.
Okay.
Treason. Go get my stuff out the car.
Stop.
Go get my stuff, bro.
Stop.
I don't do this. I am not state property. Stop fucking with me, bro. You, motherfucker, I'm not state property, bitch.
Stop.
I don't go by none of this shit. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Get out my fucking purse. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all harassing a female, you fucking cowards. You are a coward, bitch. Fucking cowards. In the name of Yahuwah,
Your vehicle's illegal in the state of Michigan.
It's not.
Okay.
I got the 1099.
Hey, ma'am, in a minute I'm gonna put
you didn't even let me show you.
I'll put your face down.
Bro,
Don't look at me when you talk, because you can't keep your saliva in your mouth.
Let me show you.
All right.
You ain't even gave me time to show you.
That's all I need
So
to see.
how the fuck can you say I am not legal?
All right, when you stop yelling, I'll explain it to you.
Okay, explain it to me, because you're just harassing me because you know who I am. I'm the queen in this bitch.
Right.
I own this land.
You got it.
I own this land.
You got it.
I own this land. Fuck is wrong with you? Get my paperwork. You want to read some paperwork, bitch? Get my paperwork out the car. This is harassment. You are harassing me and you trying to kidnap me. You got me in harassment.
All right.
Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer.
You speak that way when you talk.
Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer.
No.
Why? You harassing me. You didn't give me no chances to show you any of my paperwork.
No.
Why would you not give me? Hey, come here. Help me. I need everybody to help. Hey, they kidnapping me. Bro, come and help, please. You can help.
Ma'am, I'm gonna put you on your face. Stop.
I'm not. Come help. I need 50 people. Come on, citizens arrest. Let's make citizens arrest today. Let's show these motherfuckers we done with them. And they gotta go off our land. You evil bitches. In the name of mighty Yahuwah. Yeshua. 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 You must reap what you sow. Y'all ain't even gave me a chance to show my paperwork. Why the fuck is that? Because you already playing this shit. Bro, protest. Fucking, this is guy showing me.
And Officer Denard, if you know or don't know, you can say you don't know or recall. But that first time she spat at off Sergeant Hill, did she attempt to spit at any other time after that?
Yes, she does.
Okay, thank you.
It's time to protest to get these bitches out today. Y'all go home today. I can't do this shit. I'm in my own fucking land, and y'all bothering me, bro. Y'all didn't even let me show you my paperwork, my 1099 OID. Where's the 1099 OID on y'all motherfuckers? Y'all been stealing from us.
Okay.
Right. This is harassment. This is kidnapping, and I have nothing to do with y'all. My car is legal. It's legal. You didn't even let me show you. You didn't even let me show you. That's the problem. That's how I know you full of shit. Where's your supervisor? Hey, call the supervisor. Call the fucking supervisor. Get your superintendent here now. Yeah, cause y'all some bitch ass niggas. Look at y'all, fraud, fraud. All foreigners, fucking fraud. You fucking foreigners, you are fucking frauds. And you're going to hell, bitch. I promise you. I promise you, treason is a motherfucker, bitch. You're gonna die, ho. All of y'all. Swear to God, on my daddy grave. You not my daddy. Bitch, get out my shit. Hey, get the fuck out my. Get out my shit. Get out my shit. I wanna go. Bro, get off me.
No, because you're not gonna keep spitting in the direction.
Stop, bro.
Put your face away. Now you're done.
Bro, he can't keep being in my shit without my fucking acknowledgement. I don't want him in my shit. This is my bird flying. Come get these bitch ass niggas off me. Fuck is you going to my shit for? Y'all is illegally fucking with me, bro. Bro, you on the ground, help. I need your help. Go get 50 people.
Hey, you got a cage car too?
This is the rest, bro. They doing us wrong.
All right.
This is wrong, bro. You don't see how they doing me? You don't see this shit? Yo, go get 50 people. I need 50 black people. Go get them. I got some money for you, please. How much do you need? Go give me 50 people real quick.
I already told you 60 balls around it.
This is harassment. Bro, they kidnapping me and they fucking stealing my car, bro. Knowing I got kids, bro. Bro, I got kids, bro. Bro, let me up. I'm hurting, bro. Bro, let me up.
Okay, so nope, you're gonna listen first.
Okay.
If any more expectorate flies out of your mouth, you will be face down until you get transported to where you need to go.
Please, let me go.
Do you understand?
I need to go.
Do you understand? If not, you will stay like this.
I understand.
I will sit you up, but here, I'm not done. I'm not done. I will sit you up, you will face the car.
Okay, I understand you. Give me up.
You turn your head and any expectorate flies out of your mouth, it'll be a problem. Stop leaning up against me.
I'm hurting.
Face the car. Face the car.
Y'all is treating me like shit. I don't want him in my shit. Stop going through my stuff.
Face the car.
What you saying?
You're not listening.
Sorry, I want to go home. Just let me go. Y'all
No,
can have my car.
it's too late. Once you swung on me, it was a problem.
I didn't swing on you.
Okay.
You hit me. Fuck is wrong with you? I got that shit on tape.
Yeah.
I did not swing at you. You a liar.
Okay.
Bro, you such a liar. You been ready to hit me since I got over here.
Sure.
Why the fuck is y'all fucking with me? Right. You don't even got a reason why. Cause you know why? Cause I'm about to send y'all bitches to hell.
Oh.
Fuck you mean. Y'all going straight to hell. You foreigner. You fucking foreigner. You fucking foreigner. I am not state property. I'm Chief Tanea, and you gonna leave me the fuck alone. Tribe of Yahuwah, leave me alone. I'm on my land. Why is y'all bothering me? It's constitutional rights. Why the fuck is y'all bothering me?
And Your Honor, is the court satisfied with what we see here, or would you like me to continue to play?
The court is satisfied. Defendant is obviously in custody at this point for purposes of today.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Officer Denard. The people are moving for admission of Officer Josh Denard's body-worn cam, Your Honor, on June 8th, 2024.
Thank you. Officer Denard, having just viewed the video, is that a fair and accurate depiction of what you observed that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Video will be admitted.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have anything further of Officer Denard?
I don't, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Officer Denard. You are welcome to stay if you wish to do so, but you do not have to.
All right, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Officer Clothier, I would like to call Officer Clothier. Thank you so much for your patience.
Thank you.
No problem.
Officer Clothier, good morning. Almost afternoon.
Good morning,
Please
Your
state your
Honor.
name and badge for the record, please.
Officer Clouthier, Tyler Clouthier, badge 574.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand and swear affirm that everything you say to the court today will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you. All right, Attorney Horn.
And Officer Clothier, on June 8th, 2024, were you on duty?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And what brought you to the scene that we've been talking about today?
As we watch, the primary officers on scene requested a cage scout car to come to the location to assist with the transport. I was part of that transport.
Okay. And once you got there, what happened?
We moved her to our scout vehicle, and I don't recall if she was taken to the hospital or not, but I do know that we transported.
Okay. Thank you, Officer Clothier, and thank you for your service in that. I don't have any further questions of this witness at this time, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, officer, for your appearance today. You are welcome to stay if you wish to, but you do not have to.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a good afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you. You do the same. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye.
All right, thank you, Attorney Horn.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Again, court is solely considering probable cause for arrest today, as well as the defendant's witness list, which we've held off on until after that decision. Ms. Tubbs is before me charged with disobeying a lawful order of a police officer and disorderly conduct. She's also charged with driving while license suspended, driving while unregistered or untitled vehicle, and no insurance misdemeanor. Because we're here for probable cause, the question is whether or not a reasonable officer would have suspected that Ms. Tubbs had committed the crime of disobeying a lawful order of a police officer, disorderly conduct, driving while license suspended, driving unregistered vehicle, no insurance, all prior to the arrest. In terms of the disobeying lawful order of a police officer, court was listening very carefully to the video to attempt to determine when an order was given and what that order would have been prior to Ms. Tubbs' arrest. There were two occasions where I heard an officer issue something that could sound like an order. The first was when Ms. Tubbs was walking away from the gas station. The officer clarified in his testimony today that when he asked Ms. Tubbs if she was going to return to her vehicle or not, that he was not ordering her. He was simply inquiring as to whether or not she was going to return to the vehicle. However, given that question, Ms. Tubbs then came back onto the property and approached her vehicle. I do not find that the question of are you going to return to your vehicle or not was a lawful order. The next statement that could have sounded like an all lawful order was Officer Corsi saying, "I'm telling you, get away from me right now." But our courts have found that those kinds of statements, back up, back off, are vague. They are statements about personal boundaries, and that they don't constitute a lawful order. As such, I did not hear a lawful order for Ms. Tubbs to follow. Now, Ms. Tubbs has said that the beginning of these videos is missing, that there's something missing. And perhaps there is, because Attorney Horn, you did ask one of the officers, had she followed any orders up to that point? And the officer's answer was no. And when the officer answered no, the question I wrote down was what orders were given. My suspicion is that perhaps there were orders given in video that was not presented. But I did not hear testimony as to a specific order given. And I did not hear a specific order given on the video other than those two statements that, again, don't qualify. The next issue is the disorderly conduct.
And Your Honor, one quick question. I'm sorry. As the prosecutor, were these issues that we were going to go forward with jury? Because I think she selected that a jury determine whether she's guilty of any of this. But I guess you're looking at the probable cause matter.
Right now, we're examining probable cause for the arrest. Okay. And so, was there probable cause to arrest Ms. Tubbs for disobeying the lawful order of a police officer? Again, because I did not hear anything that qualifies as the order, I don't find probable cause for the arrest there. In terms of the disorderly conduct, the court makes no comment on whether or not Ms. Tubbs' actions and speech were prudent, appropriate, but much of what occurred is protected by the First Amendment. Yelling, cursing. What the court did here that would have qualified, but after the arrest, was a direct threat to the police officers. However, at that time, Ms. Tubbs had already been taken down to the ground and was very clearly under arrest. Could spitting at the officers qualify? Probably. The problem is, again, on the video, nothing is said or heard about spitting or seen until after Ms. Tubbs was under arrest.
And Your Honor, really quickly, the arrest was made and she was advised of an inventory search related to the plates. Many things did come after, Your Honor, but this arrest was made because her plates were improper.
And we'll get to that. Okay. In terms of not having a plate, the struggle is that, again, either we're missing video or this went from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. The videos all begin with the officers already engaged in an inventory search with Ms. Tubbs in a gas station. She's not even there. And so is there enough there when there's not a plate on the truck for reasonable suspicion, right? That there is a driver without registration, without a plate? Absolutely. There is reasonable suspicion to investigate when there's not a plate on the vehicle. The problem is that step of investigation on the videos never occurred. there was, according to the video, a sighting of a vehicle without a plate on it, and then an immediate inventory search of that vehicle. And I will say, you know, the purpose of an inventory search is just that, it's an inventory search. It is to ensure that nothing is going to the impound lot that's going to blow up the impound lot, that there's not something dangerous in the vehicle. It looked to me like a phone might have been being searched. Looked to me like a bag that wasn't even in Ms. Tubbs' possession anymore, so it wasn't posing a threat to officer safety. Looks like her bag was searched. But in terms of probable cause for the actual arrest, I think the problem is that the entire investigation was skipped. So we have enough for reasonable suspicion, right, to stop her, to pull her over, to investigate. She doesn't have a plate. That's reasonable suspicion. But what's supposed to follow is the questioning. Do you have a plate? Where's your plate? Do you have a driver's license? Where is it? Do you have insurance? Because what we do know, right, is that when someone gets a new vehicle in Michigan, you get a paper plate, right? And we've got papers all over that car. You would think that she could have just put it on the car. I think she probably didn't, but she wasn't asked.
And Your Honor, in this matter, practically, did she give the officers any opportunity to treat her civilly?
Well,
I'm just raising this for the record.
Right. The problem is that we don't know because the video is incomplete. It appears to be incomplete. So
Your
what
Honor,
I'm
I would
saying
have
is,
to object to that. Yeah, I would have to object to that.
And you're right. Let me withdraw that comment. I've had no proffer from Ms. Tubbs that the video is incomplete, although she said it. She hasn't put forth anything of her own. And so, you know, I will not assume that. But what I have, then I have just what I have to go on, right? Which is the testimony in the video. And the video starts with officers already conducting an inventory search. And no interaction with Ms. Tubbs prior to her coming back out of the gas station. So either she's telling the truth and there was interaction with the officers that we didn't get, or these officers went straight into inventory search upon seeing a vehicle with no plate on it.
And the people would argue both assumptions are speculative.
Okay, that's fine. And they are speculative, right? Because I don't know. You asked me the question of whether she gave the police an opportunity to interact with her respectfully. My answer is, I don't know. I don't know. But it's also not a crime to be disrespectful. It's not a crime to yell at the police. It's not a crime to curse at the police. Doesn't mean I'm condoning it. Doesn't mean I think it's prudent. Doesn't mean that I think this kind of reaction, right, when is appropriate. But I am solely limited to examination of probable cause for the arrest. One moment, please. So again, had I heard any testimony as to determination that the driver's license was suspended, or the vehicle was not registered, or there was no insurance prior to the arrest, I would have found probable cause there. But because I do not have that testimony, and I do not have that video, I am not finding probable cause here. As you know, Attorney Horn, you have the right to appeal. I think this case does raise some issues that are worth looking at. I think there are some nuances in terms of the language that was used. But at this time, I'm not finding probable cause to support the arrest, nor am I finding probable cause to support the charges. All right. Thank you.
This case involves Tana Tubbs and a June 8, 2024 police encounter in Michigan. She faced charges including disobeying a lawful police order, disorderly conduct, driving while her license was suspended, operating an unregistered or untitled vehicle, and having no insurance. The hearing focused specifically on whether police had probable cause for the arrest. Officers testified that the vehicle had no proper plate and that Tubbs repeatedly approached officers during the investigation. Body camera footage also showed a physical struggle, her detention, and officers later reporting that a handgun was recovered from her purse. But the court focused on what happened before the arrest. The judge questioned whether a specific lawful order had actually been given and whether the available footage showed enough investigation to support the arrest-related charges. Another issue was that the videos appeared to begin after some earlier interaction. That left the court with a central question: was there enough evidence before the arrest to establish probable cause?